Everyone that got evicted, I told them exactly about the Brigade. I was like, there's an alliance in this house that no one knows about. Everyone fell asleep the first 2 weeks. There's something out here that no one knows about. I even told Rachel's goodbye that. So when she came in the house, I was like,
damn,
oh,
okay,
shit. I was like, here it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But she didn't say anything about it, did she?
Well, I got called in the D.
I went in the D to request lives,
People
and then
said
they
we didn't tell her anything about that.
Oh, yeah?
Brigade.
What is this?
I was like, oh, okay. She was like, she didn't see my goodbye.
Oh, because they knew she was coming back.
Yeah. So,
No BGs for the GB.
so they didn't say
What?
There's no BGs. Yeah, we told Britney. She knows, yo. That's it.
Yeah,
she
they
knows
told
about
me everything.
They already told you? Without me?
Dude, you said he was
He
scared.
kept me in there. It's like...
Now he's worried. In the final three, he's worried that.
How'd you go off and tell her without me?
Because I thought
you
you were
never came
scared.
back.
Yeah, you didn't come
No.
back.
He's worried that what?
Well, they're not going to take me to the final two. Either one of them.
That's what he's worried about.
They're not going to.
So why are you telling me that?
I'm just
saying,
saying. I'm just saying.
that's what he's
Yo,
saying.
you don't understand. You win. You have $500,000 on your back right now. You're gonna win. Like it's like
a
there's
big
no
X.
way.
That's a big X.
I got a big target. Brittany, how did
There's
they
no
tell
way
you
me and them
without me
are gonna win.
being a part of this? Are you glad that you know?
I mean, it
Rather
wasn't a
than
big
not.
secret.
Huh?
It wasn't a big
It was a
secret.
pretty big secret if
How did nobody know then? Why
no one
didn't
put us
they
up
target
together.
What about Matt?
Everybody in the house, though, knew that y'all were tight. It wasn't like, oh,
Of
they're not
course,
friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
I
And
know.
I
we're
think that
friends.
when it came down to it, people probably would have put you together, but it was smart that you broke off with other people
But
because then
all
Hayden
of
thought
us pushed.
everyone thought Hayden was
Like
a
when I would
Kristen.
talk to someone in the house, I'd be like, "Yo, Brittany and Lane are tight as shit, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're in the alliance." Then I'd be like, "Yo, Kristen and Hayden, they're tight as shit. Yo, I don't know.
then I was
Put
like,
them up.
Enzo and
Put them up."
Brendan or
Because I
Enzo
knew
and
we had the
Rachel.
votes to save him. You know what I mean? And it was the same thing with Matt and Reagan. They're tight. Yo, put them up. And then me and Brendan, the same fucking shit. It was like, yo, we're tight. Da da da. So we had to do that. And we had to keep it secret. There was no way this thing would have survived that we didn't keep it secret. If we would have came out, we'd have been targets right from the beginning.
Yeah, definitely.
There's no, you know what I mean? There's no way.
Day two. I mean, day one is when
It was like
happened.
day one, late day one.
When the blackout happened, all four of us were sitting there. So we knew none of the four of us were the saboteur. They already told you all this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we figured, okay, we can kind of trust each other about the saboteur part. And then we came up here, and Enzo gave us the name, the Brigade,
And I nicknamed everybody.
and he nicknamed everybody.
But then y'all totally turn on Matt.
We had to.
because
We had to.
because
We
we,
had- he
Matt was telling
again-
Reagan stuff. Matt started
Matt
telling
flipped
Reagan.
on us, telling Reagan stuff, and he was in with you and Reagan. You guys were in tight, so we had to get rid of fucking.
I wasn't
Matt.
really
not
in
near, not in
Matt.
tight, but he was definitely tight with Reagan, and he would have definitely
If-
took Reagan to the final two instead of us.
If Matt would have gotten into the final five, he would have been in the best position of anybody. He would have beaten us.
That's what I think. I think
Yeah, I think
Maddie
so,
would have
too.
beat a lot of.
So-
I think so.
I think he would have won the game.
I
Yeah.
think he'd have won the game
And
too.
that's why we
exactly.
did what we did.
He at that point when he got rid of Kathy,
You wouldn't be able
he
to get him
knew to
out
get
later
rid of
on.
Kathy
We'd have to
because he
get rid of
had
him,
used to
So
and
we
he had
had to.
us.
Yeah.
He was comfortable. So what he wanted was us to just go after each other. That's what he wanted at that point.
Yeah.
Exactly what he wanted.
So Matt wanted to sit back and watch everybody else bang out. And I know Matt at times was even pushing for me to go home
exactly.
and pushing for Lane to go home at times and pushing for Enzo to go home at times.
It makes sense, though, because when he came up here and threw Reagan under the bus, he didn't really say anything about you.
And at that
It
time,
was like he wanted to get rid of Reagan and
He
not
told
Hayden.
us the night
Well, he knew
before
his
about
only
that. We were
hope.
like, yeah, go up to Britney, tell him about Reagan, then I'll come after. I say the same shit. Da, 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 da. Yeah, show Britney that you're a fucking rat, and then I'll come up there and
Because
throw
I
you
was
more under the
wondering
bus.
why he was going after you instead of Reagan, or not going after you.
well, because he knew. Well,
He threw
He
his
knew
best
he-
friend under the bus.
he knew his
because of
only
us.
hope was Reagan. So for him to come up and say, we're going to throw Reagan under the, he came to us. First of all, I mean, I know Matt would rather have me gone up than him. And then he came up, with the idea, well, let's throw Reagan under the bus. And he did.
And that was perfect. I was like, oh, that's genius. You're going to actually go up to Britney and show that the rat that you are, perfect. Go do it, and I'll come after you and follow you. And,
like
then I would come
earlier-
up here and tell you, like, yo, he's a rat. Get rid of him.
Earlier in the year, like Matt would go up to me and say, hey, so and so's after you. Like
Yeah, he would say that to
he
me
would come up to
all
me and
the
say,
time.
hey, Brendan and Rachel are after you and Kristen big time. And then he would go right after Brendan and Rachel.
He
and say,
put
hey,
him and Kristen up on the block.
Hayden and Kristen are
He
caused
was
that.
really tight.
He caused that.
He was really tight with Rachel too.
Of course, he
and
caused
I know
that.
Matt was really, really tight with Reagan. Like, really
Well,
tight.
yeah.
Like, I think,
Of course.
like, all three of us, you know.
Who do you think their
talked
best
about-
friends were? Brendan and Rachel? I mean, Brendan and Andrew?
I don't know if there
I-
were
I-
any.
I think there is. I really think there is.
I think it was Brendan and Andrew, personally. But Matt kept trying to.
Yeah, Matt kept coming in the
Like,
meeting.
Matt was in the best
But Matt
position
was the
in
reason
game.
why him and Kristen went up. He was the, and that's when yo,
I
don't know.
don't know if, well, it might have been, but Rachel talked to me a lot about it before she put them up too.
Well, that's
Because
Matt's
she
not,
just hated Kristen, and
Yeah,
she wanted to
she
make
did.
sure Kristen went home.
Yeah.
So she put up Hayden because she thought
But
Hayden
I'm telling you
would
this
stay.
right now. Matt had something with Brendan and Rachel. That's why he didn't put them up. He put up fucking Andrew and Kathy. That's when we knew, like,
No,
and
he
he kept talking
definitely
about the
did.
back door. He was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna backdoor Brendan. There was no back door. I'm telling you this right now.
like
He had
Matt was
something
a,
with
Matt
them.
was a, well, probably maybe the best player in the game. We just realized, okay, he's gonna snake
Well,
us.
he overplayed,
Yeah.
is what he
He's
did.
gonna snake us in the end if he can. So it's best if we try to get him out now. And that's what we did.